Hey guys, I'm here with Grayson and I'm here to do our 2-month update. I forgot to do it at 1 month. I had planned to do it, but we got busy, we started daily vlogging, and it just didn't happen. Before I knew it, he was already 2 months old. And actually right now he is 9 weeks old. So I'm getting close to not being able to do a 2-month update. So like I said, it's been 9 weeks since Grayson was born, and it has been amazing. It's been like blissful. Now, I'm the kind of person where, I don't know, I ride this crazy baby high after I have a baby, it seems, because Grayson was born and it happened with him too. He's a great, happy baby. And so I'm going to give you guys just his update first so I don't confuse myself here. For sleep, Grayson is a fantastic sleeper. Oh, bless you. Since he was born, we didn't have very many sleep issues with him. Of course, like all babies, his sleep was slightly wonky when he came home. But I really just try and ride the wave and ride with their schedule, and it just kind of meshes with mine. I don't know. I think it just syncs up with my body, and I just kind of, yeah. So his sleep has been really good. He started sleeping about 3 to 4 hour intervals after like the first couple days. So it was just like normal newborn stuff after, like in the first 3 days, and then he started sleeping about like 3 hour intervals, and sometimes 4. And I remember calling my midwife and being like, can I let him sleep 4 hours? Like, that seems like crazy for a newborn, because Mackenzie was up like every hour or two for forever, like until she was almost 2. It was crazy. Maybe not that long, but still. As he's been getting older, his sleep is getting much better as well. He actually gave us a 7-hour stretch like a week ago, or a week and a half ago maybe. So his 7-hour stretches are not every single night, but he does sleep really good. So his sleep schedule is kind of like, he's starting to regulate his naps now, where he's sleeping like 2 or 3 large chunks during the day and being awake a lot and very smiley and laughing and playing, and Mackenzie gets his little toys out and plays with him, and it's super cute. So he goes to sleep for like his night. I call it going to sleep for the night because that's when his like night rhythm starts, and he goes to sleep probably around 8 or 9, I would say. And then he sleeps for about 3 hours, and then he usually wakes to nurse right when I go to bed around 11 or 12. Sometimes 10:30 he'll wake up, and then he'll sleep from then, whenever he wakes up, till about 5 in the morning. So he'll give me about 5 to 7 hours, and then 7 hours is like, doesn't happen every night, but usually about 5 hours. And then he'll wake up, and I'll nurse him, and then he'll go back to sleep for maybe 3 hours or so until about 7 o'clock. Sometimes 7:30, and then we'll be up for the day, and then he'll be awake for a little while, and then he'll want a morning nap around 8 or 9 in the morning, sometimes 10. Like, he's still adjusting his daytime naps to like figure out what's best for him, and so I just work with it. When I'm tired, I let him sleep. Yeah, and he is really talking. As you can hear, he's a talker, aren't you? And that's something that's super cute. He's been babbling and laughing, and I'm pretty sure he laughed this morning. Like, Coda, he laughed this morning, right? Hun, were those laughs this morning?
Huh?
Was he laughing this morning?
Yes.
He was totally laughing this morning. So he like did his first laughs this morning. He would just like, he wakes up and he's so happy. He's just such a happy little guy. Like, he wakes up in the middle of the night and he's like, "Hi Mom, I'm awake." And he wakes up in the morning and he was just kicking and flailing his hands, and he was like kicking Cody and kicking him and laughing, and it was so funny. Like, even when you're dead tired and you wake up or something, you can't not just get energy from him because he's so cute. Breastfeeding has been going fantastically. He has a little bit of a crappy latch, but it's not that big of a deal. Kenzie, both my kids have like 3rd degree upper labial ties, meaning upper lip ties, so that like piece of skin that attaches the top of your lip to your gums in front of your teeth, that is like really low, almost as low as it can go. So their lips can't really go up that far, but because I nursed Mackenzie like that for almost an entire year before I even knew she had a 3rd degree upper labial tie, my nipples kind of just adjusted to it, and so my boobs just know how to breastfeed a baby like that. So his little latch is not that big of a deal. I have a super, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I don't know, I don't want to fix what isn't broken. Our latch works, he nurses, he's a big baby, there are no problems, enough wet diapers, enough dirty diapers, he sleeps great. And so I'm just not going to mess with it. I mean, if it's uncomfortable for me, I'll adjust it, but it's not uncomfortable or anything. We took him for his 8-week appointment, not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before that, when he was 8 weeks and 1 day. And now he's like 9 weeks and a few days. So yeah, we took him for that, and he was 13 pounds when we took him. And we didn't measure him because I usually measure him at home. I should measure him actually, but he is long. Like, he's a hefty baby. He's not, because he was super chubby and like rolly, but he is like solid baby. I don't know, it just like spreads out because he's super long. So yeah, his weight gain is great, his temperament's super good. He's just a really happy baby. Part of that, I think I have to give credit to just the way we do things. We're super relaxed and chill. And maybe it's also because like the way Cody and I work, I just kind of take over everything. So like, since I breastfeed, I just change diapers at night, I breastfeed, I don't bother him because I don't need him. And so it just makes everything's really quick, really efficient, right when he needs it. We practice attachment parenting, so we do everything on demand for his needs, and it's just suiting us really well. And in result, he is a super calm, happy baby, and he doesn't cry. That's one thing. He doesn't really cry. He started kind of crying a little bit lately, but it's really, he more yells for me. Like, he'll kind of shout. Like, he'll let me know that he's getting slightly fussy or something by sending out like a holler, but he very rarely cries. I think I've heard him actually cry maybe like, I can probably count them on one hand since he was born, and when he was born is included, and that wasn't even a very loud cry. So I don't know, he just kind of shouts for me. I don't think he feels the need to cry. Well, I don't know. Like I said, he's a really big baby, so he's actually blown our mind going through clothing sizes. I don't think we were in anything newborn, and 0 to 3 months didn't last very long. Right now, sorry, I hiccup in almost every one of these videos. What is with that? Anyway, he's in mostly 6 month clothes. He's fitting some 3 to 6 month clothes, but he's, yeah, pretty much 6 months, 3 to 6 months. This is 3 to 6 months, and it fits perfectly. Yeah, so we're getting into the big clothes, which is crazy because he's 9 weeks old and fitting into 6 month clothes, which is nuts. I actually have something that is 6 to 12 months or 9 to 12 months. I don't know, but he wore that onesie the other day, and I was like, what? Because it fit him perfectly in the length and everything. And I mean, we do cloth diaper, but they're not bulky. Like, I messed up on my washing schedule, and so I had put him in like one disposable for a few minutes, and just while my diapers finished drying, and he like, and I put that same outfit on, and it didn't affect how it fits. So that's totally him. It's not even a cloth diaper bulk. I think that's all I really have to update on Grayson. Yeah, if I'm forgetting something, let me know. But he is super happy and super healthy, and we are just so in love. And look at all this hair. I don't know if you can see, but he's gotten like so much hair in the past like week. I say his hair just grew on top and everything, and he never lost hair. Mackenzie didn't either. I don't know. My babies just don't tend to like lose their hair, but he's grown so much, and his eyes never changed color. They were born like a super soft light blue, and they're still super soft light blue, which is weird for me because I've never seen a baby with such light eyes, which it was just kind of odd, and they're just getting brighter and like more vibrant as he gets older. Yeah, but he's pretty happy and content as long. He doesn't like to lay down like I just had him. He prefers to be up on my shoulder sitting up so he can see things. He's been able to hold his head up since 1 week, which was crazy to me. And he really likes to have changes of scenery. So if I'm sitting in one spot for too long, he kind of gets fussy, where he's like, "Mom, move so I can see something." And tonight, actually, right before I started filming this, he started reaching for his first thing. I was nursing him, and he was staring. He unlatched and started staring at my shirt because I had my sports bra all rumpled up because I was just doing a workout. And he was staring at it and reaching and trying to grab it and figure out how you could see the concentration. He was like, "If I reach this thing out, I can maybe grab that thing." And it was just really, really cool to see him reach for his first thing and try and grab at it. It was super cool. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to update on. We're doing really, really great, and we're really, really happy, and I just feel so blessed to have him in our life. And Big Sister loves him so much, and he loves Mackenzie so much. These guys are going to be best friends for life, which is good. Oh. And he thinks the dogs are okay. He's kind of like, "Why are they sniffing my face?" But yeah, he's adjusted really great, and we've all adjusted with him really great, and it was meant to be, right? Slid perfectly into our lives. As far as my postpartum goes, and if you wonder what is in my shirt, it's just a receiving blanket so my let down doesn't soak through and spray the camera in the face. But as far as my postpartum goes, everything is really good. I healed up really well. If you watched my other video of what happened in birth, I had a 2nd-degree tear down my perineum, and the whole side of my vagina just kind of split, which it sounds awful, and I guess it kind of was, but I wasn't really too bothered by it. Yeah, it did. I don't know, it just didn't really bug me. But so we put a couple stitches in, which I lost right away, and I healed up quite quickly, just with some Epsom salt baths and stuff, and now I've been cleared to work out. My postpartum flow was gone at 2 weeks. I never really had much of anything as far as bleeding after he was born. I didn't hemorrhage, which was awesome because we were a little bit cautious of me hemorrhaging with him. So yeah, and I hardly had any bleeding after so that was really good, and anything was completely gone at 2 weeks. I chalk that up to my red raspberry leaf tea throughout my pregnancy though, and I'm still drinking it now just for uterine health, and it's a great well woman tea and for future pregnancy. So my midwife has cleared me to work out. We had our last midwife appointment when he was 8 weeks old, like I said, and it went great. My uterus is completely shrunk. There's no pain or discomfort anywhere. My joints are good, so everything was really good, and even my hair loss has slowed down because I started losing hair when I was 8 months pregnant. I don't know, I'm kind of an oddball. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I start losing my hair usually when people lose their hair postpartum, but I start in the last trimester, and then I only go till 6 months, and then I stop losing hair. So I've stopped even sooner this time, but I also started really hardcore. I was losing clumps. It was crazy. Yeah, and as far as me postpartum for breastfeeding and stuff, I haven't had any issues with breast tenderness or mastitis signs or clogged ducts, but I also saying that, I also keep really good care and take precautionary measures to try and prevent anything like that. I hiccuped again, I'm sorry. So that I think has helped me a lot, and I don't know, I did it with Mackenzie too, and I never had mastitis or any clogged ducts, but I also am super cautious to make sure I don't. I do a lot of breast massaging in the shower and take nice hot showers, and I don't wear a bra very often just because I don't like bras. And yeah, and so I don't know if those things have anything to do with it, but I haven't had any breast issues. My energy levels are really good, and I've been cleared to work out now, so I started working out again. I was really excited. I'm sad that I dropped off my yoga practice and stuff so early in pregnancy because I had such bad morning sickness for so long, but now that I can start again, I'm basically having to restart, but it's fun. So I'm starting just with my cardio and with my yoga practice again, which is really exciting and really nice, and I'm able to do it with Grayson, and I've just been really enjoying it. I am keeping an eye on my milk supply, drinking tons of water, and that's the only thing with Grayson. I'm not finding myself as hungry or like thirsty as when I nursed with Mackenzie, because I don't know if that's like a first baby thing and maybe you just don't get it with any other pregnancies, but with Mackenzie, like the minute she latched on, I was so thirsty and so hungry. I had to have water and a snack beside me at all times, and now I don't really get that. Like, I make sure I have water with me, but maybe it's because I'm more hydrated now. I have no idea. But yeah, as far as I know, that's all I can think of covering. We're just doing really, really good. Oh, there's no postpartum depression. I saved my placenta and was going to put it in smoothies instead of encapsulating it, but it's still in my freezer. I never ended up needing it, and I don't think I'm going to. He's already almost 2.5 months old, so I just don't think I'll need it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just hanging out in my freezer. But no signs of postpartum depression or any bad or negative thoughts. I haven't been sad. Like I said, I just run on this crazy baby high where I'm just like, I just had a baby and I feel so lucky, and I cry sometimes because I'm so overcome with like joy, but it's like, seriously, I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll be like, I'm so happy I have these beautiful children. And I also rub them a lot. Mackenzie gets it too, but I rub his head all the time and I kiss him and I just squish him and I love him so much. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I love them. No, I don't love them too much. I love them just enough. But no, I haven't had any issues with postpartum depression or anything like that. I'm just really happy, and I feel really blessed and really lucky, and it's just been a really amazing experience. And yeah, and since I don't really have very much to update on, and it's been 2.5 months, I'm thinking I'll probably do another Grayson update in like 2 months. Maybe I'll do one every 2 or 3 months, and not every month, because I just don't think there will be very much to update on. And I will also show you guys my getting back into shape progress. Now, that being said, I want to put a disclaimer in here. I am not one of those, let's lose the baby weight. I know a lot of some people have already said like, oh, you've lost it so quick already, or like you look so great, like you don't have any baby weight. I know I carry my weight very evenly throughout my body because I am tall. I'm like 5'10". or 5'11". I don't know. I'm tall, but I carry it really well. I gained about 40 pounds and had a 9-pound baby, so I lost like 20 pounds when he was born, and I still have about 20 pounds to lose until I'm back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which seems like a lot. I know, like, even to me, I'm like, I don't look like I have 20 pounds to lose, but once I don't know, it just spreads out really evenly, and once I get my muscle mass back and everything, then I don't know, we'll see. I'm not really the kind of person where it's like, I have to get back to pre-pregnancy weight. I never ever look at the scale. I really don't care about the number. I focus on health and fitness and just being toned and in shape, and so that is my goal. And I will probably, since I showed you my belly progress pictures, well, until 36 weeks, I had, and if you've seen those, I had him at 41 weeks. Yeah, but if you've seen those progress pictures, then I think I'll just add in my postpartum belly pictures so you can see my progress there. And like I said, I'm not trying to be like, I need to lose the weight, get abs right away, but I don't know, I'm just curious to see what happens and how quick it happens. I'm not rushing it. I'm staying super healthy, making sure I eat all the extra calories I need. We eat a very nutrient-dense diet, typically, except for some brownies, and I drink a lot of water, so yeah, I guess let's show you my belly. Okay, so from the front, shirt on, from the side, this is 9 weeks postpartum. This is up. So, like I said, I still, I don't have, my uterus shrunk really quick, but I still do have 20 pounds to get back to pre-baby weight, so we will see what happens. Yeah. So, thanks for watching our update, and we will see you next time. Bye!